What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Comic Breakdown. In this video, we are jumping into Rogue and Gambit issue number 2. In this series, the future of mutant kind rests on Rogue and Gambit, with Destiny having a vision of Krakoa's demise. She knows one way to save their paradise: to find Manifold and hide him away, somewhere so deep that no one, not even his allies on the Avengers, can find him. But Rogue and Gambit, they were barely able to make an escape after Manifold had been taken captive, and so now they must go find him. They have to find where he went and where he is being held, and they will soon learn that they are not the only ones looking for Manifold, because now the Avengers are on the trail. And one more thing before we jump into this, today is my birthday. I've said in the last 2 videos, I know this will be the last time I say it, because obviously it's the last video of the day, but if you want to support me, if you want to give me some kind of gift for my birthday, being 33 years old, what I want you to do is go find your favorite comic that I have covered and go share it around. Send it to your friends, send it to your family, send it to people that absolutely hate comics, send it to anybody and everybody. And also make sure that you guys have subscribed to the channel, make sure that you like this video, and with that being said, let's dive into this breakdown. Alright gang, so as we dive into this issue, we are picking up in Nevada. We are picking up in the desert, far away from everything and anything. Gambit and Rogue find themselves wandering in just any direction, and neither of them have any access to their powers. Not after their last confrontation and where Manifold had been taken hostage. He had been taken captive. And as you may imagine, Rogue is not in a happy situation. They are hoping that they just hit some kind of civilization soon, or that their powers return soon. Now Gambit, he just wants to call this whole thing off. They tried to do what Destiny had asked, and look what happened. Manifold is currently lost. Their powers are currently gone. Whatever her mother had intended, he is sure that this wasn't it. That this can no longer be their fight. That they should go home and they should get some help. But Rogue refuses to abandon Manifold. She refuses to abandon this mission. She swore them to secrecy, Destiny had, and she trusts her. But this is also where they see that Rogue's powers are gone. Now they've already known this, but they didn't think about it. They haven't thought the process of being able to touch one another. So while they are in the midst of arguing, she thinks about the fact that she doesn't have to control herself. She hasn't been completely free of her powers in a while, to not have to control them with the love of her life. And so they take this opportunity and they kiss. They get in real close and nice like. And that's what takes us over to Manifold. Currently locked away in a cell, there's some individual that is having a conversation with him. Manifold is trying to get some answers, but the person that is talking to him is being very vague. This person is curious on why Rogue and Gambit have been looking for him. Whatever that reason is, this person believes that that is where the true power lies, as well as the price that is now on Manifold's head, with Rogue and Gambit making it to some podunk town right outside of Las Vegas, about 50 miles or so. As for their powers, they are slowly coming back, but it's really a work in progress. As they go into the local saloon, they go in to get a drink of water. When they walk in, everybody stares at them, not sure how they're gonna be greeted. This is when a bearded tattooed man comes over to Rogue, and he goes to shake her hand, because he knows who she is. He is pretty sure that she is a person that has saved the whole dang world once. Picking up a little bit later in the saloon, everybody is having a great time. Of course, except for Rogue. Gambit's dancing, all of these guys are drinking, they're playing the piano, they're just having one heck of a time. And while Rogue is being a stick in the mud, Gambit grabs her and he starts dancing with her. That is, until the music stops. The music stops because of Black Panther. And Black Panther is showing up, letting Rogue and Gambit know that they need to accompany him back so that they can answer for their crimes. Of course, Rogue and Gambit are very confused on what the heck he is talking about. Black Panther saying, "Did you think that they would notice the disappearance of a fellow Avenger? of a friend. He knows that they were planning on taking Manifold because of what Destiny had told them. Manifold had let Black Panther know exactly what was going on. He had only hoped they would accept his refusal. But Black Panther says that he knew better, that they would never stop if the fate of all mutant kind was at stake. Going on to say that the only misunderstanding that is going on here is that they are on the wrong side. This is when one of the men in the bar, they go with a pool stick, go to hit Black Panther. He tells Black Panther to leave them alone, that mutants have got enough problems going on without some large cat interrupting them, and he tells them that his fight is not with them. This is when Gambit tackles him. The two of them begin to fight, Gambit having his powers come back momentarily. He believes he might have the opportunity to take down T'Challa, but as the two of them fight, we see Gambit just get his butt whooped. His powers still not at 100%. Getting thrown into the kitchen, that is when Rogue interferes. Rogue comes in with a Superman punch and lands it right across the face of Black Panther. This is when Gambit does something that's a little bit risky. While Black Panther is fighting Rogue, Black Panther hears somebody screaming for help. Somebody is tied to the stove, and the stove is currently on fire. Gambit did this to give them the opportunity to make an escape. Them running outside, they hop on a motorcycle, and they go to get out of here. Rogue a little upset that Gambit had done that. He put an innocent life at risk, but Black Panther will save her. He's a hero, that's what he does. With Rogue saying that she is going to be the one to drive, they take off, Gambit confirming that the woman was saved. Rogue knows that they need to find Manifold before Black Panther finds them. This way they can prove their innocence. Now, their powers may be in and out right now, but they don't necessarily need mutant abilities to find Manifold. They just need somebody with the right technology. That's where they head back to Krakoa and they meet up with Forge. And that will be the end of this issue. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. So far, this is off to a relatively good start. My only complaint about this is the fact that we have seen so much lately in Marvel Comics where a lot of things can be handled with a simple conversation. For example, the entire Dark Web event. And this is just another one of those situations where Black Panther is straight up just being a douchebag. He comes in and is like, oh, you're gonna come into custody with me. Like, why would you talk? This is Rogue and Gambit we are talking about. Like, you didn't even give them the benefit of the doubt. You didn't give them the opportunity to explain anything that happened. Your immediate reaction was, you're coming into custody with me or else. I am just so sick and tired of writers taking this approach. Like, the idea that you're not gonna give Rogue and Gambit the opportunity to, at the very least, explain what is going on. You come in here being very aggressive, acting like they are already guilty. Like these guys have already kidnapped Manifold and that you know for a fact that they are the ones that did it. You come in assuming that this is all how it's going, when the truth is Black Panther doesn't actually know what is going on. The only thing he knows is that the mutants came to talk to Manifold and Manifold disappeared. He is jumping in headfirst without getting any of the facts. A simple conversation, and Black Panther could be working with Rogue and Gambit to solve this problem. Instead, now Black Panther is trying to hunt down Rogue and Gambit, and he's still not actually looking for the answers. It's just silly in my opinion. It doesn't make any sense. Like, so many characters are being turned into shoot first, ask questions later. And like one of the people in the bar had said, Rogue saved the freaking world at least one time. I think that earns her the benefit of the doubt. Give her the opportunity to explain what is going on, and if you still feel the same way, then go ahead and go about your whole punching people in the face spree. But outside of that idea, I do like the idea that Rogue and Gambit are out here more or less without their powers, and now they are having to turn to Forge to be able to track down Manifold. We still don't know what the purpose of Manifold being taken away is, but we do know that Destiny is very much concerned on what might happen. But let me know your thoughts, let me know your theories. If you would like to get completely caught up on everything going on with this series, be sure to check out the link in my description as well as the top of this video. It will get you completely caught up on everything that has been going on with this series. If you would like to support the channel, you can always do so by joining the channel membership. Much like Patreon, having multiple different tiers, from $1 to $50, from loyalty badges to getting free comics every single month. Not only does this help out the channel tremendously, but you are getting tons of perks in the process. If you are unable to do this, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit that notification bell, and with that being said, until the next breakdown.